Live from the north side of Chicago, Wrigley Field, interleague baseball on MLB The Show. It's the Texas Rangers just about to get underway. Pitching for the Cubs in this one, Kyle Hendricks. What should we keep an eye on here?
Been a very solid pitcher throughout his career. ERA around 3.5. What I like is he competes, he stays in the game, and he gives his team an opportunity to win.
Here comes the 0-1. On the ground to short, into the outfield, base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Pretty good changeup on the outside corner, but he did exactly what you're supposed to do with that pitch. See it deep and keep your hands inside it to drive it the other way. And now a chance to maybe get creative on offense with good speed on first.
Now it's Marcus Semien, and that one finds its way through.
Two consecutive base hits for these guys here. Couldn't get any air under it, but he smoked that ball back up the middle. Timing was just perfect. Got great wood on it, and there's just no chance for the infielders with how hard he hit it.
On the north side of Chicago, John Sciambi and Chris Singleton. Now it's Corey Seager. And that's ripped for a base hit. Here comes the runner. Suzuki fires it to the plate. It's offline. The run comes in, and it's 1-0.
Everything came together for him. Nice line drive to the pull side, met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield.
First and second, no outs. Mitch Garver stepping in for the Rangers. Hit weakly on the ground. Slings to second, and that's 2.
That was a much-needed double play right there. Gives him a really good shot at minimizing any further damage in this inning.
Jonah Heim getting ready to hit. Sliced hard, but foul down the left side. The pitch. That one is absolutely belted. And it hits the fence. In comes the runner from third, and they take a 2-run lead. In there, just beat the tag. It's a double.
Well done. Drives in the run. Just a great approach. Looked like that was exactly what he wanted to do with that pitch. And right off the bat, he knew he was taking that wide turn at first to head for second.
Man in scoring position with 2 away. Here's Josh Young. This one popped up. Foul ground first base side. He's got it. And that is out number 3. But 2 runs for him, and they jump ahead. Back here at Wrigley Field. And our pitcher tonight, John Gray.
Well, last year kind of around the league average in terms of ERA. And you know what? That's why you have 5 different spots in the starting rotation. You've got to have people round things out. And not everyone's going to pitch like a number 1 or number 2 every outing or every season. But last year, he gave his team an opportunity and a chance to win every time he took the mound on average. And when you look at that kind of performance, it has a place on every ball club.
And the righty deals. On the ground to third. Young tossed to first. 1 up, 1 down. Time now for the Chicago Cubs lineup. This group was shut out their last game, so we're going to see if they can bounce back with a better effort here today.
And Boog, it can get in your head a little bit when you get shut out. You're frustrated. You're seeing that consecutive streak of innings you haven't scored, and you want to get off to a great start, score early, because if you don't, you feel like it could linger into 2 consecutive games, which no one wants to be a part of.
Next offering is in for a strike. And that skips in the dirt. And that is cut on and missed. And it's 2-2. They tried to get him to chase on a slider down and away. 1 down, base is empty. And that's ball 4.
Man, that's a tough one to take on the full count, but I guess he saw it really well. It's a really nice plate appearance.
Here's Cody Bellinger. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. Cody Bellinger, remember, in 2017, he won the Rookie of the Year, hit 39 homers, and that set a National League rookie home run record. The 1-1. Swing and a high fly ball left field. Grossman moving under it and puts the squeeze on that one. And there's 2 away.
Batting fourth.
Now it's going to be Christopher Morel. You talk about the power and the speed together.
Oh, we knew he was going to be a stud just coming up, making his way through the minor leagues, and quickly at this level, an impact player.
Strike 2.
Another 0-2 count right here. Pitcher just in the driver's seat. He can go anywhere he wants to go right here.
Foul ball. It stays 0-2. Suzuki off of first with 2 away. In the dirt. In there safely. And he's into scoring position with 2 gone on the wild pitch. Runner leads away at second. Runs it up to 96 to record the punch out. 1 left for the Cubs. And welcome back. Second inning set to go. Stepping in, Robbie Grossman. Hendricks back to work. Out in front with the swing, and that is strike 1. That one pushed to the left and foul. And a pitch.
Ball 1. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
Check swing, and that's a ball. Bounced up the middle. Horner over to first. 1 out in the second. Chris, one of the things that makes Hendricks unique, his ability to manipulate the changeup. He can make the changeup do a bunch of different things. He's got about 4 or 5 of them, whether he grips it as a 2-seam changeup or a 4-seam changeup.
Yeah, and that makes it hard because instead of just a standard 3 pitches that you count on, a pitcher featuring, it seems like he's got 5 pitches, maybe sometimes 6, with the way he can manipulate one single pitch and get 2 to 3 variations off of it.
That one the other way. Horner over to first. 2 up, 2 down. Now remember, this is a guy who was actually originally drafted by the Rangers. He came over to the Cubs in the Ryan Dempster trade and has had a lot of success with that changeup. He gets compared to Greg Maddux, but he has admitted to the fact that really the first time he started, and that gets down into the gap. Takes the turn. He's digging for second, and he'll pull in there with a stand-up double.
Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
Jankowski in the box now. No balls and a strike. 1 for 1 with a single and a run scored so far. Ripped on a line. Bellinger makes the grab. Rangers lead 1. Back here at the friendly confines. Digging in is the switch inning outfielder, Ian Happ. That one missed. Cubs made Ian Happ a first-round pick in 2015. He played at the University of Cincinnati as an infielder. Played a little bit of outfield, but a guy in 2022. What a year, Chris. Both an all-star and a gold glover. Next offering is in for a strike.
Yeah, and wins that gold glove as a left fielder, and it's a guy that was a pretty good center fielder as well. But one of the things for him is just being able to be in the same spot every day. I think it increases the comfort level and allows that athletic ability to really shine.
Now batting Jeimer Candelario. And there's a foul ball. And the 0-1. Swing and a miss as he was late.
Well, he just threw that fastball by him, elevated, and if you're not looking up in that location, very difficult to catch up to, especially with that velocity.
Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Gassed it right by him. 2 outs, base is empty. Dansby Swanson, the next Cub to hit. And he swings and misses at the initial offering. Here comes a pitch. Strike 2.
Looks like a really good fastball today. You can hear that catcher's mitt popping. Looking forward to hearing a lot of that one in this one.
And that's outside.
Well, that's kind of what you expect in an 0-2 count. Excellent job of the hitter to have the plate discipline to lay off of that pitch.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. Cubs are down quietly. Welcome back. And here is Marcus Semien. Hendricks back to work. Now a screamer into the outfield. And there's a base hit.
Love how he let that ball travel, trusted his hands. Nice job of going the other way.
Seager stands in now. Singled and drove in a run his first time through. Off the mark there. And that is ball 1. A rope into right, and that's a base hit. And that's going to get into the corner. Coming around third is Semien. He will score, and they're up by 3. Well, Singy, he is locked in there.
Well, he's really slowed the game down, and it's like he's moving in full speed, and everybody is a step or 2 behind. The way that he squared up that baseball tells me that he is seeing it like a beach ball.
Mitch Garver up to hit here. 0 for 1 so far. And first offering is fouled off.
Well, these Rangers doing a good job of simply getting the bat on the ball in this game, and the numbers back that up. They're hitting everything thrown at them. Their contact rate is in the low 90s. It's like they know what's coming, and that's just pretty ridiculous what they're doing.
Now this one gets through. And they get it in quickly. First and third now with nobody out.
Stringing them together, that's 3 hits in a row. Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep.
And now Jonah Heim. And ball 1. Slice the other way and foul. Singy, this guy's put together a pretty amazing career. 8th round pick by the Rangers in 2011. Traded to the Cubs for Ryan Dempster a year later. I don't think they thought they were getting a guy who would lead the league in ERA as he did in 2016. And a 1-2. Got him swinging. He chased the changeup and 1 out now. On the north side of Chicago, John Sciambi and Chris Singleton. Next to hit, Josh Young. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
Yeah, and I don't think when they traded for him that he would end up becoming starter with the most postseason starts in Cubs franchise history. So, you know, a guy that's very cerebral, understands what he's doing out there on the mound, and sometimes those guys can be tougher than the high velo guys.
Next offering popped in the air, right field. Suzuki tracks it down for the out. Tries to get back and save. Now it's Robbie Grossman. Grounded out his first time up. They say it went.
0-1's the count.
Hit weakly on the ground towards second. They take the force out. That ends the inning and stops things from getting out of hand. But a run will score in the inning on this RBI double. So up now for Chicago, Matt Mervis. The wind to the pitch. And that's in for a strike. That's in there.
He doesn't seem to like the pitch up. Hasn't offered on either one of those pitches. 0-2 count now. I think the guy's going to climb the ladder out there.
And a foul ball. He stays alive. And he grounds one to the right side. In time to Garber. Leadoff hitter gone in the third. And now it's Miguel Amaya. Amaya measures 6 feet 2 inches, hitting 9th in today's lineup, and he was born in Panama. There's a strike. Oh, and 2 as he waves at that one. Ball 1 there.
2 strikes.
The wind of the pitch. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Oh, that's a curveball that I'm sure he wants back at the plate. 2 strikes, the sort of pitch you're hoping for. A bit of a mistake, and I'd say in a very hittable location, but clearly the break was enough to get him to swing through it.
Horner, the batter now, as he swings and misses for strike 1.
In the on-deck circle, you really want to use that opportunity to see some pitches and time up the fastball. Last thing you want to do is miss a good hittable fastball early in the count.
The 0-2. On the ground to the left. And it gets by him. Now he turns and heads for second. The relay throw. Safe at second. He legs out the double.
He quickly went from hitter to base runner. Love when guys make that transition, and he's got speed to put on a show.
And now the right fielder, Seiya Suzuki. And that one fouled off.
Well, the best way to shake off yesterday's struggles is to get on the board early. They've got a guy in scoring position. They've got to find a way here to get him in.
Next offering is in for a strike.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Stays alive. Horner at second with 2 down. Pitch misses there. It's a ball and 2 strikes. And he chases that one. And the inning is over. Cubs leave 1. Back here at the ballpark, all set for the start of the inning. And the batter now, Ezekiel Duran. Hit hard, base hit. Here's Leody Taveras. Doubled in his first AB. Swings through that one. 0-1. Bounce to the right. Over to Swanson. He turns it. A 3-6-1 double play.
The 3-6-1 double play, in my opinion, is one of the toughest plays to make. You've got a pitcher covering first and the middle infielder throwing to a moving target. Everything has to be perfect, and right there, they made it look pretty easy.
In the air, left field. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And that is that. Here at Wrigley Field, jueGaby and Chris Singleton with you. And leading off the bottom of the 4th, Cody Bellinger. Pitches in for a strike. 0-1.
Boog, I had the chance to scout Cody Bellinger as a toddler. He used to come into the clubhouse after games there in Columbus, as his dad Clay was a catcher and a utility player on the team. And you could tell then that he had a pretty special swing.
Got him swinging.
Quite the start to this game on the mound, looking very dangerous to these hitters. 7 punch-outs already, so this lineup hasn't had much success trying to figure him out. I'm impressed with what we're seeing here.
Morel stands in here. Tried to hold back his swing there, but went around. That one inside, and it's a ball and a strike. Cody Bellinger told me a funny story that as he was coming out of the cage one time as a little kid, Derek Jeter said to him, "Hey, you don't swing like your dad at all. You got a pretty good swing." The 1-2. Just missed. Center field. Tavares settles under it. Puts the squeeze on that one. 2 away now. Ian Happ up to hit. Went down on strikes his first time through. That one's in there. 0-1.
0-1.
Good eye right there.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swings and misses. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. Back here at Wrigley Field, here is Marcus Semien. The wind and the pitch. And that one is lifted in the air. Suzuki has a beat on it. Makes the catch for the out. Kyle Hendricks has been one of the best pitchers in the National League since debuting in 2014, and he really runs counter to what we see in the game today. The successful high velocity. Oh, now this one's high and deep, way back there, on its way, gone. He sends it out of here. It's his 6th home run of the season. It's 4-0. Singy, the ball is jumping off his bat.
Yes, it is. Tons of loud contact. Man, it's been impressive.
Garver stands in now, looks at that one inside. 1 for 2. Bounce to the right side. The flip to the pitcher covering. That's it out.
Good arm side run and sink on that pitch right there. Got inside on him and got him to bounce into that out.
That's a laser base hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Other than ripping one into the gap or blasting one over the wall, there aren't a whole lot of hits that are more satisfying than a nice line drive into center field. So that definitely felt good.
Drew Smyly on to pitch here. He's making his 4th appearance of the season. Young up for the 3rd time and takes ball 1. There's a strike.
Definitely an outlier when you consider how the game is played. It's all about velocity. It's all about exit velocity and the ability to slug and hit the ball out of the ballpark. Guy like this, I'm not sure he gets scouted today or even drafted, but his ability to consistently repeat his delivery, hit the corners, change speeds, he doesn't have much margin for error. So to have the level of success he's had at the big leagues is very impressive.
Swing and a foul, pushed off to the right, and that will get out of play. Here's a 2-2. Back to the mound. It hit him. To first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe. Definitely some concern here. That ball came back and got him right on the pitching arm, as you can see him trying to shake it off.
And if nothing else, you worry about him getting some dead arm and losing some feeling. But from what I can tell, I think they're going to let him continue. And that's a really good sign.
Yo one. Hard hit right side. Mervis takes it himself. That's out number 3. 1 scores in the inning coming on this solo home run. It's now a 4-0 ball game. Major League Baseball is on the show. And welcome back. Now the third baseman, Jeimer Candelario. And here it comes. There's a strike.
You know, these Cubs just lacking discipline at the plate in this ball game. Chasing pitches has been a big part of the story. We've seen it quite a bit today. It's been tough for them to make contact at times, and it just doesn't look like they're seeing it very well as a group.
Got him. And he's down on strikes for the second time today. Dansby Swanson stands in. Struck out swinging his first time.
And on the mound, you know confidence has to be pretty high with all of the swings and misses. He's had them eaten out of the palm of his hand pretty much all game.
Line to left. Grossman makes the grab, and there's two gone. 2 outs, base is empty. Matt Mervis now at the plate. He swings and misses at the first pitch. 0-1.
The offense needs to start showing some fight against this starter. He's doing his thing out there. They're going to have to push back at some point and make him work a little bit harder.
Swing and a miss. 0-2.
Looking sharp, just a strike away from 5 shutout innings.
Out to short. Seager tosses to first. Inning over. Nothing happening there for the Cubs. They're on the short end of a 4-0 score. Top 6. Here's a speed threat. Ezekiel Duran. And he deals. Line drive, base hit, right center field. And that's going to roll to the wall. Around first, heading for 2. In safely. It's a double and his second hit.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Pretty much a model swing on that one as he ripped it into the opposite field gap. And I'm sure he's going to be watching that one back on video because that's the kind of swing you want to bottle. So many positives that led to that knock.
And it's fouled away.
Well, these Rangers, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. They have 5 extra base hits on the stat sheet so far, and that tells me they're seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well.
In the air, right side of the infield. Horner hauls it in, and there's one away.
With all those extra base hits, it's easy to think we're going to see that trend continue the rest of the game. They seem to be really locked in at the plate.
So next to hit for Texas, Travis Jankowski. And he lays down a bunt. And foul ball. And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it. To the right side, Horner fires over to first. And there's 2 down. On the north side of Chicago, John Sciambi and Chris Singleton. Next is the designated hitter, Marcus Semien. First offering misses badly for ball 1. And the pitch.
Hey.
On the ground to third. Zips it to first. And that is that. So they work around. And here's the catcher, Miguel Amaya. He was a strikeout victim his first time. And the right-hander back to work. And that's in for a strike.
And it really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
The 0-2. Struck him out swinging. Couldn't catch up to the heater.
Pretty electric stuff showing up on the mound right now. I mean, in the double-digit strikeouts, he should be able to rack up some more before he's done in this one. And not many of these hitters have had much of an answer for what he's offering out there.
Now the 0-1. They say it went.
I always remember watching Johan Santana pitch, and when he was in his prime, you would see A lot of guys out in front, right-handers pulling that change up in the stands and then fouling the fastball the opposite field up into the stands.
Out towards left center. Base hit as he pulls up short. Seiya Suzuki. Next Cub to hit.
Well, they say it's the best pitch in baseball. Strike one. You get ahead on a good hitter as well. Gives you a little bit more confidence to move through the at-bat.
0-1 now. Rolled softly, but that goes foul.
Now, these guys definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to make...
The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. Swing and a miss. Throw, save. That's a stolen base. And up to the plate comes Cody Bellinger. In 2019, Cody Bellinger became the first Dodger player ever to collect the MVP, the Gold Glove, and the Silver Slugger in the same season. That one pulled foul. Left-hand hitter waits. And that one wrapped foul. Goes down looking. One left for the Cubs. Back here at the ballpark, we go to the top of the 7th. So now it's Corey Seager. Smiley back to work. Here's a high fly ball out to center. Bellinger coming on. Pulls it in on the run. And there's one away.
The batter, the first baseman, Mitch Garver.
Mitch Garver stepping in for the Rangers. And first offering is fouled off. The pitch. That one ripped. And it's into the bleachers. Out of here. He flexes his power with that swing, and they add to their lead. It's 5-zip.
A breaking ball on the inside part of the plate requires a hitter to stay really square with his mechanics. If you fly open with the front shoulder, there's no way you keep that ball fair. An outstanding job mechanically. He deserves that home run.
Heim now in the box. Comes up empty with a swing there. Next pitch misses. Ball one. Slice the other way. That's a base hit.
Back-to-back base hits. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy. Didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep. Took the barrel right to it and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
On the ground. And that's just foul. The pitch. And that's downstairs and outside. And 1-2.
Nothing but curveball so far in the at-bat. Kind of makes it difficult as a hitter to know what to look for because you start wondering if he'll keep coming with it or if they'll try to speed you up.
That just misses, and the count is even 2-2.
It's a good take.
On the ground, the third might be two. Candelario over to second, and it's a double play to end the inning. But add on one more as the solo shot stretches their lead even further. And the lead is now 5. Bottom of the 7th, so now it's the Cubs hitter in the 4-hole, Christopher Morel. And a pitch. And downstairs. Good eye right there. Next offering is fouled back.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
And now 2-2. Lined, and that's a base hit. Off to a good start with a leadoff nod.
All over that one right there. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride and load out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee.
And first offering is fouled off. Righty delivers. Up the middle. And it gets by him.
Back-to-back singles. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch. Just shot it through the infield. And
on the mound now, Will Smith.
Now pitching for Texas, number 51.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
Candelario in the box again, takes a strike. Strike two.
These fans, they are ready to cheer about something.
The pitch. That one misses. Now 1-2. Morel on second. Hat on at first with nobody out. Ground ball could be two. One at second. How about that double play?
For me, that's one of the toughest double plays to turn on the infield. The first baseman has to get inside, create a throwing lane to hit that middle infielder to start the double play, and then from there completing it back to first. Really good job all the way around.
And next for the Cubs, Dansby Swanson. Swing and a foul straight back. 2 outs and 1 in scoring position. Pitch misses, and it's 1-1. Swings through that.
Man, he was really tardy on that fastball. Great job of setting him up by throwing the curveball. Add some velocity to it on the next pitch. Can't catch up.
The 1-2. And another ball.
2 strikes.
To third, Young. Over to first, and Swanson is set down. Welcome back. New inning getting started. Now the left fielder, Robbie Grossman. And he swings and lifts one to deep center field. Bellinger raging back towards the wall. Looking up and caught on the warning track.
Almost a loud start to the inning on that first pitch. Man, he's going to want that one back, no doubt.
Duran at the plate and takes high there. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. And that should be extra bases. Around first and hustling for second. Not stopping. He's going for 3. Cut off, throw to third. Not in time. He's safe.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
Now, Leody Taveras. Line drive, base hit right field. Runner in from third to extend their lead. It's 6-0.
He was all over that one. Really. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
And now Travis Jankowski. The 1-0.
This is one of those situations defensively where you can't try to do too much. You got to make sure that you field the ball cleanly and get one out first. It's going to be tough to get two with this kind of speed in the batter's box.
Popped up. Puts it away for the out.
The batter, number 2. Designated
So now here's the DH, Marcus Semien. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. First offering misses the mark.
Well, if he's going to steal second, you want him to go early in the count. That way he's not a distraction to the hitter at the plate. Go ahead and get it out of the way so the hitter can focus on the pitch.
Runner on the go. Pitch misses. Throw to second. Great jump. And that is a stolen base. It wasn't even close. (2-0). That's hard hit on the line. And he boots it. Tavares around third. He'll score easily. It's 7-0. Tag, but he's in there.
Well, that was a great job of letting that runner steal second base, get in the scoring position, come through with the base knock. You add a run.
Here comes a new arm for the Cubs, Tyler Duffy. This is his first appearance of the season. And here's Corey Seager to hit. Foul back our way, and that's out of play. Next offering is fouled back. Up the middle. On to first. And Seager is set down. They limit. Chris Stratton on to pitch out of the pen here.
number 35.
And you know, bullpen guys can struggle sometimes when they're called upon with big leads because it just doesn't have the same intensity as a tight game. So we'll see how sharp he is. Your mental toughness matters in situations like this as well.
A little out front there as he swings through it.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
That misses the zone, and the count 1-2.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
The 1-2. Got him looking. Not sure about that call. Pitcher might have gotten a friendly strike 3.
Well, just a great job of playing catch with the catcher. Exactly where the catcher set up is where he threw that pitch, and probably fooled the umpire a little bit because there was no budge at all.
Miguel Amaya, the next Cub to hit. Who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. In there for strike 1. Strike 2. This one in the air, right field. Pulls up and it drops for a hit.
Hey, whatever works, right? Doesn't have to be impressive. With the way defenders track down balls these days, I mean, both from the infield and in the outfield, there really aren't a lot of base hits on balls hit like that. But there's always a little room back behind the first and second baseman to drop a lawn dart in there, and he found a way.
Amaya over at first with 1 away. Pitch misses inside. 2 balls, no strikes to count. That's through there for a strike. The 2-1. Swings through that one. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Came inside with that two-strike fastball nicely and just bunched him up on the inside part of the plate. Couldn't get around on it and catch it out front. Many times if you do, it's a foul ball. And you know, a lot of pitchers, they really don't like working inside with two strikes because they do not want to hit that batter. And when they've got him up against the ropes, got to figure out a way to put him away. Did a nice job right there.
2-0 to count. Here it comes. Grips one to right, and that's a fair ball. Lead runner around second, and that'll put runners at the corners with 2 away. So they're at the corners now. Bellinger up to hit. New pitcher. On here, Jonathan Hernandez.
Compared to some days, this is a pretty low leverage appearance for him, so he should be fairly free and easy out there. Still have to keep yourself sharp and attack the strike zone.
Right-handed reliever on the ground, right side. Gets him easily, ends the inning. And the batter now, Mitch Garver. He's already homered in this game. And a pitch. Smash to the left side. Candelario on to first. 1 up, 1 down. On the north side of Chicago, John Sciambi and Chris Singleton at the plate. Jonah Heim. Now a pinch hitter coming on for the Rangers. Nathaniel Lowe. Looking to start something with 1 gone. And a swing and a line drive at a right field. Suzuki makes the grab for the second out. 2 outs, base is empty. Next up for Texas, Josh Young.
Josh Young.
And a pop-up right side, foul territory. Makes the catch, and that is that. 1, 2, 3 go the Rangers, but they're still in control. It's 7-0. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now it's the DH, Christopher Morel, and the pitch. Fouled off. He was late. Hernandez goes 6 feet 3 inches. He features a sinker, a slider, and he works in a changeup. And now it's even up. On the ground to third. Sends it across to first, and they get the leadoff man in the 9th.
That's what a good sinker is designed to do. Get a guy to roll over a little bit, hit the ball on the ground, kill some worms while you're at it.
Happ, batting with 1 down, takes a strike. Pitch misses there. 1 ball, 1 strike. And that one is in for a strike. Got him looking. That's a strikeout.
Well, he's going to have some thinking to do when he leaves the ballpark after this one. That was his 3rd strikeout, and this one looking, obviously, so he's been a little overmatched. He's got to find a way just to be more competitive up there at the plate.
Candelario, the next to hit, takes ball 1. Late swing, foul to the left. Ball to strike. The pitch. That one's sizzling on its way through to the outfield. So he gets on base and keeps it going.
Well, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. Everyone's trying to elevate the ball in today's game, but if you can hit a ball that hard on the ground, it's going to find some holes.
And now Dansby Swanson. Comes up empty on the swing. 0-2 now. Candelario leads off first with 2 down to the inning. And a swing and a miss, and that is the ball game.
After 4 wins in a row, you start to think a little bit that you're on a roll, and that's the momentum that just takes on a life of its own. Guys start hitting up and down the lineup. You never know who's going to come up with the big hit, who's going to come out of the bullpen and get the big outs, but it's a good feeling, and you want to extend it.
This one ends 7-0. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding